back, everybody, and today we are going to do a swim platform. I'm not showing it to you right now because I can't do both, but we will go to that and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I have it off the boat, which is this X26 right here, Teak Swim Platform, and then we're going to go through the steps of how to properly do it. Sanding and doing all these other things really isn't good for the swim platform or the teak. You're literally thinning it, and some people don't know the right grit to use for the sandpaper. What happens with teak is it will get little fine hairs that are like your hair on your head, like the side of my head here, and it will just basically be everywhere. And the problem with that is it's really hard to get rid of. Other people are coating them with a bunch of stuff, you know, trying to do whatever they can because they really want that new look finish, right? But there is a way to properly do this. I will also list these on my website for you. Today I'm going to be using Snappy Teak. It's a two-step process. All of these should be about a three-step process, right? You've got the pre-cleaner, and then this one's going to do a little bit more here. I'll explain all those directions to you as we go. And then I like the teak oil. So I'm using the Star Bright, but there's a lot of different brands out there. There's Golden, there's a bunch of them, but this is gonna be the final step. This is what is going to bring back that original look that you were looking for from the day you bought the boat. Sometimes they don't come that way either because they're sitting outside getting rained on, even when we get them brand new at the dealership. So today we're going to take the time to explain how to properly do it and then show you this when it's done. I won't be able to stay here all day to watch it completely, the oil completely dry and do all of that, because it is going to have to dry from being wet. You want to make sure that these are the steps that you follow to properly do it. I'm going to let it dry as much as I can. I'm going to oil it, and then I'm going to give this to the customer's team back here, and they're going to re-oil it once it completely dries. That way I can at least show you what it looks like. All right, let's get started. Now what you want to do first is pre-soak it. This one was really, really white. Some of them are going to be different colors. They're going to be, you know, they're going to look like they've been burnt with ash. They're going to be different colors. But what you want to do first is just pre-soak your wood and make sure it gets really nice and wet. The first bottle we're going to start with is actually going to say number 1 in the side. So when you get these, it's really self-explanatory. It's going to tell you right on the bottle, wear rubber gloves, apply formula number 1 directly to wet deck from kit bottle. It says to do in 3-foot sections, but I'm going to spread it evenly and just get it on here. It's going to turn a dark color. That dark color is indicating, because this is a chemical, so also you probably want to take this off of your boat because it is a chemical. It's not going to eat the gel coat and all that, but it will like leave marks. You will see it. So basically, you're going to wait until it darkens. What it's doing is it's literally getting into the teak wood. That's why this works so good, is because it's taking the impurities out of the wood, completely pulling it from the wood, bringing back the natural color. That's why these are good. So we're going to do step number 1, and I'll get here and I'll start applying it, and we'll get going. The kit also comes with 2 brushes. It even tells you what brush to use. It's also separating the chemicals, right? You don't want to be mixing chemicals. So this one is going to tell you, I remember what it was, but now I'm going to look again, the blue brush. So we're going to take this blue brush, and we're just literally going to put this chemical on here and spread it out and then let it sit. So now I'm going to take the chemical, just kind of spread it out, evenly put it on here. I'm just going to put it on with the brush. Make sure it's getting into the wood. I'm not wearing gloves, but I'm not planning on touching this either. So, and as you'll see me putting it on, you'll actually see it changing colors. Now, as you can see, the whole thing is darkened. So now you're going to take this, I washed it off because it is working as I'm going, and now you're going to lightly brush this. there are different directions on these bottles that explain if it's lightly ruined, you know, rougher, or just destroyed, right? What I'm doing is I'm doing full concentrate. What we're doing is, as you can see, I didn't use the whole bottle either. So this is a full concentrate, just right on here. We're washing it off. I also, with the brush, I go with the grain. So I don't want to go against the grain, and I'm not pushing this brush down. I'm barely touching the surface of this, because this is literally getting into these grooves and opening them back up. So any of the wood graining, it's going to get into that. Then I wash it immediately. It's working instantly. There is not a lot of time here. You're not going to go make breakfast and come back. This is going to be pretty quick. All right, we're on to step number 2. So basically, once again, the directions are fully here. The formula, you're going to use the red brush. Scrub only hard enough to brush the loosened dirt out of the grain. I wanted to read that because, once again, it's just the top of the surface here, okay? Now that other one turned it really dark. This one is going to start turning it a little bit more golden, and it tells you that on here. So as you're applying it, it should start to make it a little bit more golden in color. And as that happens, then we will start to see the original coloring coming back. So let me go ahead and start applying this. Here we go. Now take a second and look at how these are all working. If you watch the first chemical, as I'm going, it's literally turning it dark. As I'm going with this chemical, it's doing exactly what it's saying, right? It is prepping this thing, bringing that original color back, and it's wet, so you would think it would stay dark, but that's teak wood for you. So we're going to keep on going. Now, if you want to save more of this, go right ahead. As you can see, I use less of this because it's working. That other stuff, I poured a little more. Doesn't matter. If you want to save more, excuse me, get a spray bottle. You can just put it in a spray bottle. Make sure you're evenly doing it. These bottles will last you 3 times. Right now, I could probably get 2.5 out of this, almost 3 out of this one. So basically, if you got a spray handle, you can see it working. My goal is to show you that this is working. Straight out of the bottle. Nothing. I'm not diluting it. I'm not messing with it. I'm literally just applying it, and you can see it physically working. It is the middle of winter right now. It's December 13th. Basically, I'm going to dry it off and let it dry as much as I possibly can, but normally you would do this in the summertime where you got a little bit more heat and this can dry a little quicker. I also want to thank Nugget Markets here in California for letting me shoot this video today at their shop, at their warehouse. Really appreciate it. So I want to give a shout out to them. And I'm going to go ahead and dry this off, clean it up, and then we're going to let it sit while I do some work on his boat. Got to get a couple things done for warranty and service, and then we'll come back and apply the oil. We're here to finish up. As you can see, we got it pretty dry. We actually found a fan inside, so we set it up and dried it the best we could. Like I said, I'm not going to get it as dry as I want, but I need to finish this video. You guys will be able to do it when it's completely dry, and then once you get it this clean, as it turns this color again, you just stay on it with your teak oil. I mean, you could do it monthly, you could do it every few boat trips, but this is what's going to keep it sealed, and it's not going to be slippery or anything. This is what they're putting on it when they're making them. So it's a great way to keep this in good condition. And like I said, you're not going to slip and fall off. It's going directly into the teak oil. So we're just going to get started and apply it and see how it turns out. Oh, And by the way, I am wearing gloves for this because this is really, really oily, and it's a pain in the butt. So I did put a glove on for this teak oil. Now when you're finished, you're still not done. And the reason why is, like I said, you want it to be completely dry before applying the oil. What's gonna happen now is this is naturally going to suck, the wood is gonna naturally suck the oil down inside of it. So you're gonna start seeing little dry spots here and there. And what's happening is that's where it's penetrating more, or the wood's drier and it's pulling it in. So after it sits, I mean, you can leave it overnight. Once again, leave it however long you want. But what's going to happen is you're going to see little dry spots here and there. So you're just going to come back with this and reapply it. As you can see, I didn't even use any of this bottle. I didn't use any of it. This is going to last you quite some time. So if you like to be OCD, I mean, you could do it after every boat trip, really. Just put a little bit on here, bring it back in the house, and just apply a small coat. You can see the other two bottles, I depleted them about halfway, one about a quarter, but this stuff, I mean, is literally gonna go a long way. I didn't really do this edge like I said, but I am doing the exterior edge on this side over here, and that way you won't see anything at all. Yes, you can do this edge. I should have turned it the other way, but as you can see, even with just applying that coat, now you can see that this is looking like it's brand new off the showroom floor. So that's the 3-step, and glad you guys watched. If you guys want any more videos, let me know. Post as many as you like.